The 5 things you need to win at selling online. Hey, are you trying to sell online and you want to win? Well, who doesn't? Of course you want to win. We all want to win. Winning is good. We want to win. Hey, if you want to win online, you want to stick to the end of this video because I'm going to tell you what works. I know I've done it, been selling online for 11 years. Let's get going right now. Okay, there's a few secrets to this. And when you hear them, you're going to want to do some of them. You're not going to want to do all of them, but you should. You got to do them all, because if you don't do them all, you can't succeed. Don't forget to also succeed at subscribing to my channel there. Hit that subscribe button, and you can also be a winner if you turn on bell notifications. Turn on the bell notifications when it pops up next there, and be part of the group by giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That helps the distribution of this video if you give me a thumbs up. So let's talk about the first thing. Number 1, you ready for this big secret? Work works. Work works. The more you work, the more it works. Okay, so you need to work. Now people will say, well, I don't know what to do to get more traffic. Oh my God, they got this thing called Google, and you know what you can do? You can type in what to do if you need to get more traffic. You can just type that in. Google's awesome. They got an answer for everything, and bottom line, it's going to tell you to work. It's going to tell you to learn SEO. It's going to tell you to post in social media. It's going to tell you to run ads. It's going to tell you to do all these things, but they all work. Now when you get started, things are slow. Things are really slow because there's nothing going on. You know, you don't have any customers to deal with. You don't have a website to work on. You don't have anything. You got nothing. Okay, but as you get going, what's going to happen is you're going to find more and more areas that you're going to want to learn, more and more areas that you're going to want to get good at. Don't go into selling online as I'm going to outsource everything. I'm going to have people make my website. I'm going to have people make my web pages. I'm going to have people list product for me. I'm going to have people find products for me. I'm going to have people ship out products for me. I'm going to have people make courses for me. You'll go broke. You will go broke. Okay, I'm telling you, the best thing to do is learn everything in the beginning. I mean, learn everything. Now maybe you're not a good logo designer. Okay, I'll give you that one, but logos don't even matter that much. They just don't. I mean, if you look at some of the biggest logos in the world right now, there's not that much to them. Okay, so that's not a big deal if you outsource that. However, you should know how to make a sales page. You should know how to make a website. You should know how to do it. And if you don't, you can actually search on my channel how to make a website. Matter of fact, Billy put that right there, how to make a website. Okay, you can make a website and you can save a ton of money because you don't want to spend money in the beginning. That's not what you want to do. Now secret 2, pick the right niche. Pick the right niche. How do you do that? Well, you come up with some ideas, and then you go over to Google Trends and you see if it's trending up, down, or it's flat, and you'll know if it's a good niche. See, all the answers are already there. All these questions that you probably have are already answered, and they're out there in Google. Okay, in Google land, all those answers are out there. So this is the next step. You got to pick the right niche. You got to pick a profitable niche. If you pick a niche that is not that big and grow, maybe you're picking shoeing horses. You know, that's kind of on the downtrend. That's not doing too well right now. Okay, because people aren't shoeing that many horses. It's not happening. Okay, if you're picking, you know, basket weaving, it's probably not on the uptrend. You know, I should have checked that. I didn't check that. Maybe basket weaving is going up, but I'm trying to think of some obscure things. Bottom line is you need to pick something that's trending up. You need to pick a good niche. The good niche is so important. It's not the product. The product is what's sold to the niche. A niche is a group of people who are survivalists. The product is survival food. I sell survival food, and we sell to the group. The group is survivalist. Okay, so it's super important that you realize and you know the distinction between those two. Secret 3, make it easy for your customers. Make it super easy for your customers. Okay, so I'll give you an example. We sell survival food, and when you come to our website, if you want to buy survival food, the picture is right on the home page. You can see the food. You can see it right there. All the categories are at the top. You can see all the categories there. You can click and buy the product. I see so many sites where even to get into the site, you got to put in your email to see the site. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do you want more emails? Really? I don't think you do. Okay, so you know that that's an obstacle to entry right there. If somebody does want to buy your products, you need to have as few clicks as possible. Now we have what we call upsells on our products, where once they bought a product, we'll offer them another one, but all they have to do is click a button to add that to their order. They don't have to put in their credit card again. They don't have to put in their information again. None of that. It's already been done. So we have these one-click upsells, and we end up making more money by doing that. You've got to make it easy for your customer. If you have a website and there's not a place to click as soon as they land there, in other words, they have to scroll to get to a button below, you're missing out, because 85% of the people that come to a website never ever scroll. 85% never ever scroll. And if you put your button, if you put your call to action below where they have to scroll, then you miss out on 85% of your website visitors. Why would you do that? Why? Makes no sense. Secret number 4, offer stellar customer service. I mean stellar. As soon as somebody ask a question of your company, answer them. Okay, as soon as they send you an email, reply back to their email. If they're dissatisfied with something, take care of them, call them up, let them know that you really apologize, you're really sorry that happened, and you'll take care of it for them. Okay, give your customers unbelievable customer support. I go to a couple restaurants. Well, I can't right now because of this pandemic, but that's beside the point. But I go to a couple restaurants and they have great customer service, and I'll pick some pandemic friendly restaurants. Okay, I'll pick Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has stellar customer service. They just give you good customer service no matter what. There's one Chick-fil-A that's not too far from us, and it had a really long line of cars going out into the parking lot and blocking everything. Everybody was going through this drive-through every day, and what they did is they only had one drive-through. You know, they only had one window where they could deliver food to you. But what they did is they made 2 lines of cars so they could fit more cars in the parking lot. And then they hired more employees to take more orders, and I guess they hired more people on the inside. And then when you come around to the window, even if you're on the outside lane, they would run food over to you. They would actually run the food over to you, so they had 2 lanes going through but only one window. That's pretty cool stuff, and that's good customer service. As a matter of fact, 1/3 of Americans, if you live in America, we like good customer service. We don't always get it, but we do like it. But 33% of Americans said they would switch businesses just because of poor customer service, even if they like the product. Also, since we're talking about sites here, make sure your site is secure. You know, whatever precautions you need, we pay services to protect our site. You don't want your site hacked. You don't want that. You don't want your customers' information to get out there. You don't want people to steal credit card numbers. You don't want this. Believe me, this could crush your business. Make sure your site is secure. Do whatever you have to do to make sure your site's secure. Secret number 5, promote your store. Tell people about it. I tell everybody about our products. I tell everybody about my survival food company. I tell everybody about my YouTube channel. You know, I don't care if it's embarrassing. I don't worry about embarrassment anymore. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to get business. Okay, business is what matters to me more than anything else. So you got to let people know about it. If you got an email list, email them about your website. Hey, we got this great new website. Here's a 10% off coupon, 20% off coupon, preferably a 50% off coupon. Those really get customers. And let them know about your website. Okay, tell your friends, your family, you know, post in social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you got to do, get some traffic rolling to your website. Once you got this traffic going, you want to use your analytics. What's going on? Where's your traffic coming from? If you're posting on, you know, 6 different social media sites, but the majority of your traffic is coming from 2 of those social media sites, then you want to, you know, kind of adjust your effort and put all your effort into those 2 sites, right? Because those are the ones that are generating the business for you. That's where you want to put your effort. And of course, the last thing you can do for your site is SEO, which is search engine optimization. That means your meta tags, your keywords, all that optimization that you can do. Search engine marketing works well too, and that means ads. You can buy ads. Make sure you get schooled in ads before you do that. If you're interested in learning Facebook ads, I have a course below called FAU. You can check that out. It will teach you how to run ads on social media. It's a great course and I really highly recommend it. We did a lot with it. We made a lot of money with those ads, and you can too. So bottom line is there's just not that many steps you've got to do to be successful online, but the steps you do have to do are critical. Now I want to go back to what I told you in the beginning, and I told you that work works. Nothing can trump work. Nothing. Okay, if you're putting forth the effort and you're doing this every single day and you're doing this all day long, you will get ahead. You will. It may not seem like it. Okay, maybe you go a week, maybe you go a month, maybe you go 6 months, I don't know. But if you don't quit, think about this, if you don't quit and you keep putting in work and you keep trying things and nothing's working, eventually you will stumble on something that works. Eventually you will. Okay, you just will. I know I did. I started off selling cell phone cases. It didn't work. I started selling what did I sell after cell phone cases? I think it was some type of camping equipment and camping gear and stuff, and it really didn't make me much money. I was selling Coglins at the time, and it was cheap stuff from China. Didn't work very well. Then I started selling other camping equipment, and then a company contacted me and they had some survival food, and it was like freeze-dried stuff. It wasn't very good, but I sold it. And in selling that, I made enough money to where I could actually quit my job. But then they couldn't deliver the survival food, and I lost a lot of business, and I lost my eBay account because I wasn't delivering the food that I had sold, even though I had collected money for it, because the company couldn't deliver it. And then PayPal took money out of my account to the tune of $20,000, okay, because they wanted to have reserves for those people who were canceling all their orders. But that did lead me to figuring out how to do my own survival food, and in selling my own survival food, it made me millions of dollars. Okay, so I had a lot of failures, and you might too, but so what? So what? You know, you got to get to the success part, and people don't see all the hard work before success. All they see is those successful people. They go, wow, they were lucky, they just hit upon the right thing at the right time. Not true. It takes months and years to get to the stage where you're really successful, I guess. I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years now, and I still have failures. I still do. Okay, I've had enough successes to pay for the failures, thank God. I was lucky in that respect, but it's because of work. It's because of work ethic, and that's what you got to develop. If you don't have that, you won't make it. But I think you do have that, because you spend enough time to get to this part of the video, which means you don't mind working, and that's a pretty cool thing. Thank you so much for listening to the video, and I want to hear your comments. You can put your comments below, any questions you may have about learning how to sell stuff online. I would love to hear what those comments are. I would love to see those questions. Maybe you've got some successes you want to share with people. People love to hear about successes. Let's hear yours. Okay, let's hear about your successes. That would be super cool. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the distribution of this video. As soon as you subscribe, you're going to see a bell pop up next to it. Ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications, so that you can be part of the Fisher family. You can be notified every single time I do a new video and when I go live. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.